Good morning. Welcome to Reading the Science of Mind in 1 Year. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader of the Center for Spiritual Living Common Ground in Central Maryland. Today is August 20th. And so this morning's reading is one of the meditations. And so just as a reminder, we don't do any discussion on the meditations. We simply move through them as recommended by Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes. And then we do our 5-minute meditation practice, followed by a spiritual mind treatment. So let's get started. Reading for August 20th, Science of Mind, A Philosophy of Faith, A Way of Life by Ernest Holmes. Reading from page 518, Meditation number 1. Dr. Holmes suggests that we carefully read the meditation several times, phrase by phrase, endeavoring to realize the meaning of the words and trying to enter into the atmosphere of the thought. After having done this, meditate upon the words, following that meditation until you feel a sense of realization. I will read the meditation through 3 times using inclusive language. Page 518, Meditation number 1. No bondage. There is no bondage nor limitation. Every part of me moves in perfect harmony and freedom. I cannot be tied, bound, nor made inactive, for I am free spirit, and the power of my life is from on high. There is no inaction or false action. I am now completely free. I am free. Page 518, Meditation number 1. No bondage. There is no bondage nor limitation. Every part of me moves in perfect harmony and freedom. I cannot be tied, bound, nor made inactive, for I am free spirit, and the power of my life is from on high. There is no inaction or false action. I am now completely free. I am free. Page 518, Meditation number 1. No bondage. There is no bondage nor limitation. Every part of me moves in perfect harmony and freedom. I cannot be tied, bound, nor made inactive, for I am free spirit, and the power of my life is from on high. There is no inaction or false action. I am now completely free. I am free. One, one power, one presence, one omniscience, one omnipotence, one omnipresence, one substance, whole, perfect, and complete in and of itself, self existent, recognizing that it simply always has been, existing within itself as itself, made of nothing outside of itself, because there is nothing outside of itself. This one is simultaneously the substance, the activity of creation, and the created. Nameless, changeless, limitless. And yet we know it by many, many names. God, the great mystery, Spirit. It is each of these names and none of these names. In its infiniteness, in its unlimitedness, it cannot be contained or explained in a single finite label. And being present in form, I recognize that I am a creation of that. I am a physical representation of this infinite beingness, a desire made manifest in form of its desire to experience and express this thing I call me, never separate from itself, never diminished by its creation, by the multiplicity of diversity that it is, but rather expanded by every new expression, and each expression of it infused with this creative process that is the one. So I recognize that the desires within me to express are the desires of the infinite. And that creative process is always in operation, in, through, and as its creation, each a portal of divine expression. So I affirm that I am being in alignment with the truth of being, that I desire only good, for lack of a better word, only good, only that which is in perfect alignment with the substance of creation, with the source of my being, which is the source of all being. That all of my desires are in alignment with the harmonious operation of one. I'm remembering in this moment that I am principle in form, and principle is never bound by precedent, that nothing that has come before this moment holds the infinite unlimitlessness of the essence of my being in bondage. That freedom is my birthright, freedom is my nature. That I recognize that the same agency that frees me imprisons me based on how I use it. Never on how it is, but on how I use it. And so I claim and affirm that I use it in alignment with itself. That I choose an alignment with the harmonious operation of one. And that as I live deeper into the truth of my being, that vibrationally becomes more vibrant, more clear. That the vibration of wholeness becomes more accessible to every expression of it. That I remember with every breath that I am an inseparable part of the whole. That what heals in one place heals in every place. That the more free I become, the more free the whole becomes. The more joyous I become, the more joyous the whole becomes. The more clear, connected I become, the more clear and connected the whole becomes. And so in all of those places where habit teaches me to separate, I remind myself to intentionally choose connection, to lean in and through the human experience of discomfort, to the glory and magnificence of returning home to connection, to that original source and substance that is expressing as each and every form and function. I live into reality that every moment is a growing relationship with the diverse expressions of the one. I am no longer imprisoned or bound or restricted by the human judgments but instead consciously, intentionally, prayerfully, lovingly choose to see the truth of being beyond behaviors, beyond rhetoric, beyond the pain of our humanness. To connect with that divine spark of perfection within each and every expression of it. To call that forward, to commune with that in each person, place, and thing. To constantly and consistently be about remembering the body of the infinite, to bring together every member every cell of the body in wholeness, in completeness, in perfection. To give up any idea that it is my job to change anybody, and instead to move beyond those judgments to connect with the essence of being. To call that forward, knowing that the power of change resides within each expression of the infinite. To see wholeness everywhere. To see clarity everywhere. To see and be love everywhere. To know that healing has already happened. And to live the truth of that in faith. Unbound. Free. And I am grateful. I am grateful that the word spoken is the word fulfilled. I am grateful for that operation within the creative process that I call law. Law because it responds lawfully to each and every desire to create. Without judgment, without hesitation. It simply receives the impress of our word and makes it so. And so it is on this agency, on this reality that I stand. This faith that I live into. Belief in things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. The knowing that it is already done. And done perfectly. In the perfect timing, in the perfect place, in the perfect people, in the perfect right order. It's already done. And so I allow myself to be guided in my individualized experience of what is. Of every answered prayer, I am guided to that perfect will call window where every manifestation awaits my experience. And so in allowing myself to be guided, I release all doubt, all fear. I release every yes, but what if? I release any and every human thought, individualized or collective, that would in any way impede or diminish my full experience of the glory of the Word made manifest. I let it all go. And I move into the activity of this day with nothing but invitation to experience the Word made manifest. I receive it now. Ashe. Aho. Amen. Amen. And so it is. Namaste.